Hello everyone. My presentation is about the impact of the 2008 financial crisis on different industries across Canada. The dataset I'm using is from Canada's Federal Open Government Portal. The name of the dataset is Quarterly Balance Sheet and Income Statement by Industry presented in millions of dollars. It's published by Statistics Canada in 2020. Its spatial coverage is Canada. Temporal coverage is 1988 to 2019. It's a tabular dataset with CSV format and is released on a quarterly basis. Since profitability is always regarded as the measure of economic performance, I use the net profit as the indicator of the performance of each industry. For the time span, the industries are analyzed 5 years before the 2008 financial crisis and 5 years after it. The dataset contains all the information I need for the analysis. Firstly, it contains the net profit of industries operating in Canada, categorized by industries using North American Industry Classification System. Secondly, the time span of the dataset covers the time period I'm going to study. To do the analysis, I first standardized the values of the net profit by mapping the maximum value during the 10-year period as 100, so that I can do the comparison among different industries. The regression line of the total profit of all industries was plotted as a benchmark. Then I compared it with each industry's regression line. Because of the constraints of time and space, I chose 4 industries to do the visualization. The red line represents the overall net profit of all industries in Canada. The black line represents the performance of a specific industry. We can see from the charts that for the finance industry, before the crisis, its growth rate was lower than the benchmark. However, after the crisis, its growth rate increased and kept in line with the overall economy. For the information industry, it's quite the opposite. Its growth rate was a little bit higher than the overall industries before the crisis, but slowed down dramatically after the crisis. For the retail and education industries, it seems that the short-term decline of their profits is not as sharp as other industries, but their recovery path is quite different. The growth rate for the retail industry became much slower than before, while that of the education industry demonstrated a fast increase. So it can be concluded that in Canada, different industries reacted differently to the 2008 financial crisis. For the 4 industries I analyzed, the recovery for the finance and education industry were much quicker than the retail and information industry. By visualizing the data through the charts, we can easily identify the growth rate and trends of each industry and make comparisons. That's the end of the presentation. Thank you.